Michelle, Michael, hey, congratulations for bug therapy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.
Well, this is being showcased at the Austin Film Festival. How do you two feel about that?
I love it. Austin is my hometown. I was born and raised here. So it's super fun to be able to premiere it in my hometown.
And she dragged me here, but I love it.
Yeah.
That is terrific. I've watched a short film, and it seems like it's a lot of work for a film like this. Tell us where the origination came from for this short film for you two.
Well, we started out with an idea. It's a mosquito who faints at the sight of blood. And that just got a laugh every time. And we, our agent, we lived in LA. I wrote for The Tonight Show with Jay Leno for a long time. I knew a good joke when I heard it. And so we went from studio to studio in LA. Everybody wanted to meet with us, and they all said the same thing. They were like, that's hilarious. What else have you got? They didn't want to make a movie about a mosquito.
But we knew it was a good idea, and we really believed in it. And so we thought, what if we just make a short film, a short version of it, as like a proof of concept to say, look, it really is a good idea.
So then we had this idea of her getting up the nerve to go to therapy for the first time. And we had this funny idea of Dr. Pill, a pill bug named Dr. Pill. We were like, wouldn't it be great if we could get Dr. Pill? He'll never do it. And then all of a sudden, I think because the theme of it, the message of it about mental health and fighting the stigma was so likable and relatable that Jay jumped on first, Jay Leno, then Sterling K. Brown, then Dr. Phil, and Megan Trainor, and Tom Green, and then then we got bottom of the barrel. We have us play two of the bugs.
We're in there too.
Yeah.
So how did everyone else heard of your project? Did you pitch it to them, or did it just somehow just heard it through the grapevine that they wanted to jump on board?
I think
so. We once we decided we were going to make the short film ourselves, then
she's a blabbermouth.
We started reaching out to people,
and
we pitched them the story. We pitched them what it was about, and Sterling K. Brown is a NAMI ambassador. Megan Trainor is really big on mental health, and Dr. Phil, of course, is Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
So the subject matter was really intriguing to a lot of the people that came on board and helped us make it happen.
Yeah, and then our director, it's so funny, Jason Reisig is a former DreamWorks guy, directed like Shrek 2 and Smallfoot.
Yeah,
he did Smallfoot, and we happened to meet him one day at an animation expo, and we pitched him the idea, and he said, I like it. I'll do it.
And he agreed to direct the short.
Yeah, so that's why it looks so good. I mean,
It's beautiful, yeah.
Blown away by how beautiful it is. The studio in India, 88 Pictures is a big studio in India, where they were kind of DreamWorks India in a way originally, and they wanted to do it. And it's just, we keep getting yeses. Even we got Gig Patta to interview us. How we pulled that off?
I don't know. Somehow it just came across my email box. It's like going, okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all the pitch of your clips and trailer. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's beautiful. That's what I'm actually getting to, and it seems like you guys were dead set on animation. I guess it could only work as an animation.
Unless you know a mosquito who can act.
Yeah. There's no other way. But this is a computer animation. Was there any thought of different types of animation, or was this the path that you always wanted?
What do you think?
I guess, yeah, I mean, we thought about it in the beginning. We always wanted it to look like The Incredibles or Finding Nemo, or that just beautiful 3D animation.
Yeah, and we had a high hurdle to jump over, which is our main character is the most hated creature on the planet Earth, right?
Yeah.
So she's got to be cute. And there's an artist in South Korea who we found, an up-and-coming animator named Hyuna Lee. We asked her if she would take a swing at Citronella. and she just killed it. Like her idea was, it's not a scary insect. It's a little girl who happens to be a mosquito. She just happens to have that long beak. We were like, oh my God. We knew it had to be the 3D animation, which is expensive.
Yeah.
But we knew it was that or nothing. And
that's what we did.
It worked out.
Well, it was quite a project, that's for sure. Tell us about the designs of, you know, the other characters, all the other bugs. I mean, this is quite a cast of characters.
It's really fun. We'll take turns, but the first one we got was Leno plays a fly who is OCD and can't stop washing his hands. You know how they do that? Hey, you don't know these hands have been. I think we do. You know, so.
And then we have a stick bug who is depressed because he feels like no one sees him. He thinks people just look right past him.
And they're like, dude, you're invisible.
You're invisible.
Yeah. And then there's a grasshopper who's addicted to coffee. He loves it, but it makes him jumpy. And that's Tom Green. That was Sterling K. Brown, by the way, is the stick bug.
Yeah, Sterling K. Brown was the stick bug. And then we have the dragonfly couple, the codependent dragonfly couple. She's literally on top of him, which we play the codependent dragonfly couple. And
Emily Goglia is an actress who plays, we have a praying mantis who doesn't pray because she thinks she is God, which is, that's actually a thing, delusions of grandeur. And I know because my son went through that. My son had a breakdown and thought he was God. He was in the psych ward telling me he was God. And so like any good dad, I based a character off him.
Yes. But it was shortly after we started making the short film that his son had a severe mental breakdown. And so that's why the topic of mental health is so
he's much better. He's completely better now.
Is so, you know, good for us because we saw firsthand the stigma and how people.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're embarrassed. You're wondering if they're embarrassed. You know you are. It's just terrible. So if we can help normalize therapy and like most people you talk for 5 minutes on this topic and they'll say, yeah, well, my kid, you know, or my nephew is doing this or that. It's what's the word? Endemic. It's everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Well, tell us about this, you know, the issues of mental health, because what this short film was trying to address was that it's actually okay. It's actually okay to have mental health or to laugh.
Yeah. To laugh is the key. Yeah. We wanted to, you know, if you can't
talk about it.
If you can't talk about it, you can't fix it. And if you can't joke about it, you probably can't talk about it. Right?
And our feeling is that we're all human. Everyone struggles with something at some point, and there's no shame in asking for help when you need it.
Yeah.
Now, how long did it take you two to come up with these cast of characters? Were there a little bit more or a little bit less, or did you just how did you brainstorm?
Well, there's many more bugs with mental health issues.
So in the short film, we have like 9 characters total, I guess. There's a spider who's afraid of spiders also. But then we wrote the feature-length bug therapy screenplay.
We needed a lot more crazy
and there's
bugs.
A lot more bugs in there that have mental health issues.
Yeah.
So
which I won't reveal them now, but they're out there.
So there is a feature-length film out there that you guys will be pitching and planning for.
Yes, we've written the feature-length script. It's a much bigger story, more crazy bugs, and a bigger challenge for Citronella.
Yeah. It's very fun.
Wow, that is terrific. I hope you guys really do get this off the ground, because it looks great. It looks beautiful, and I was laughing for that 5 minutes. It was certainly something, that's for sure. The only thing that I was quite shocked about is there appears to be an actual villain with the crow. So
well, there could be a twist there too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we have a twist with the crow. Does he really eat that bug, or does he have a food disorder?
He might be with them.
Yeah.
So I guess we will have to find out once that feature film actually gets made.
Exactly. Oh, and I forgot, there's one more bug in the short film. There's a spider who is deathly afraid of spiders. So
yeah, that's the thing about the therapy, right? You know,
yeah.
Everyone's unique in their own phobias or in their own way.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, your short film Bug Therapy, it's hilarious. It's great. It's visual. So so I hope you guys do more of this down the road. But before I let you go with I do have one last question. Are you too clingy like your characters in the short film?
What do you mean?
Get off me.
But I love you.
I can't breathe. Yes, it's based on reality. We're seeing a team of therapists.
Based on a true story.
Excellent. Michael, Michele, hey, thank you very much for speaking to us about bug therapy. And you know what? I can't wait to I'm crossing my fingers that you guys make this into a feature film because I want more of this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the interview.
Yeah.
Hey, not a problem. Next time.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.